You just you can multiply. You can just quickly jump repeatedly in that, like, those sand falls there. To get high. To get high, god damn it. So many, not really innuendos, but so many odd ways to interpret things. Right here, there's a ring. And you get a ring, and you get a ring. Everyone gets a ring. A flashy ring. And the final stage. The final special stage, that is. Right now, we just jumped in the middle, first of all, just so we can go through it, like, straight the next time, so it's a little easier on us later. Right there, I'm just letting those two springs hit me. See that this one hits me back, the next one hits me forward, and then I turn. So it's not too difficult once you know what to do. If you don't know what to do, then it might be a bit difficult for you. Another question is figuring out which corner to go to after you've gotten the formation. Right now, you just go straight through this. Either side worked like that. And I have 3 left, which is perfect. We're gonna jump here to get 2 random rings that we don't even need. And then we bounce back for the last one. And it's the light blue emerald. And congratulations! It's all the emeralds. Super emerald. Well, really all the emeralds now, other than the master emerald, which it's just kind of standing there, so we already have that too. Kind of hard to see some of the colors because, like, it flashes so quickly. Even on the video, like, now Sonic can be Hypersonic. What is a Super Sonic? It's not a Super Saiyan anymore. It's a Hyper Saiyan. What is a Hyper Saiyan? Beats me. I just made it up. Don't criticize me. Damn it, my friend actually interrupted me. If he's watching this, which he doesn't usually watch, by Sonic games, if you are watching this, dude, you're an ass, and I'm sure you can't be nearly as proud of yourself as someone. What? I'm saying you must be extremely proud of yourself. That's what I'm trying to get at here. Like, and I couldn't be more proud, and you couldn't be more proud of yourself right now. Yeah, he had a, I call it a lifelong goal, or a known me for this long life goal of trying to interrupt me during my recording session of anything. It doesn't even matter. Anyways. I barely made that. Oh yeah, delayed reaction platforms. I swear to God. They are, like, literally that last guy to get the joke. Like in that one Sonic Colors cutscene. Good times. Anyways. By the way, this is Sandopolis Zone. I guess I kind of forgot to talk about the game a few times. Although I am talking about the technical aspects of the game, but not what's going on within the game. Right now, this should bring us up to at least 50 rings, so that we can show off Hypersonic. Because I'm sure you guys want to see Hypersonic. Boom. Wow. Yeah, those ring balloons, or the balls or whatever, they give you a random amount of rings I think it ranges between 10 to 50 or something. And it, goes up by tens, but anyways, regardless. That's sort of the gist of it. Now, there's a platform that you could have, like, pushed down that box, like a box up there, and rode up that platform. It would have led you to another flashy ring, but we don't need them now. We got all of them. And I could have been more proud of myself. We don't have to do that whole thing. And like, pushing that box is tedious enough. Then if you miss it, you know, you gotta go die, and then it gets annoying, and that platform that, you know, that you saw was swinging, it has, like, I think it runs on a global timer, so it can be different every time. Here's Hypersonic. It's exactly like Supersonic, plays the same music, with one exception. If there was the rolling thing, it wouldn't be here. Well, then I guess there would be two exceptions if that existed. But if you press A in the air again, with a certain direction in mind, then, well, not in mind, but if you press a certain direction while pressing A in midair, then Sonic will do like a double jump to that direction. And if you hold up while doing it, you'll do a double jump upwards. If you hold down while doing it, it'll go downwards, left, right. It's like the best thing ever. It'll even go diagonally. Well, it doesn't work the best diagonally, but it still works. Yeah. Hello there, buddy. Why don't you follow your old Uncle Sonic right here? You excited? You excited? You can play a game. Let's play a game. Yep, just keep following Uncle Sonic here. Oh, okay, I gotta admit, this like pose right here looks cool when he's about to go off the edge as Hypersonic. He's just like contemplating everything. I think that's the right word, but I could be wrong. I don't know what that means actually. And sometimes, yes, that sign got cut off. Sometimes if it falls in the sand there, it stops and stuff. It's not like it traps you forever because the sign has to hit the ground in order for you to complete the act, but it just like breaks off half the sign due to something. I don't know. So we enter the pyramid and it's dark. Why is it dark? I don't know. What is the significance of this darkness? Well, there is significance to it. We can pull these levers right here to make it bright, except I jumped too early. But why would you want to make it bright? It's not really that hard to see or anything unless you're pretty colorblind. Well, here's why. The darker it is, the faster it takes for these oh my god, the shorter it takes for these ghosts to come out and start haunting you. So basically, after a while, you'll see one ghost on the screen. You'll see him any second. He's like Casper. He's like that friendly ghost, sort of. Yeah, the ghosts turn out friendly at first, then they start multiplying, and then they eventually start coming for you after a while of being too dark. So they don't look... Oh, there we go. He was about to come, and then he just died. Yeah, I'm not particularly fond of the whole stereotype, ghosts are afraid of light. Like, that's such a stupid weakness, in my opinion. Like, it's so cliched, too. But it's a video game, so I can't really complain too much, you know. It's not like Sonic is trying to be the most serious thing ever anyways. Oh, god. Damn it. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, it's just a goofy game about a hedgehog. Like, what the hell is even going on? Like, are we all high or something? I believe it. This is fun, isn't it? Not really. Oh god, that would have been disastrous if I had just enough space to go in, but not enough to make it out, and died while getting crushed in the very, very little time span that I have for that. If that makes any sense. Yeah, usually you want to either hit the lever or just go as quickly as you can here. 'Cause you have a very limited amount of time on that specific one. Looks like we're taking the long way around here. Looks like we're taking an even longer way around here. Yeah, we actually looped all the way around. Looks like we're taking the long way again. good, a light switch. Honestly, it's not too hard to avoid them. In fact, if you spin dash and, like, if you just keep spin dashing in place, they can't get you, because you're technically in your state where you're actually hurting them and they can't hurt you. Regardless. Yeah, a lot of acts, especially with Ice Cap and this act too, it sort of like loops if you go too far down, and eventually like you'll come out the top. If you could have told by the slides in Ice Cap Zone of Act 1, actually, just in case, to be more specific. So we break this little cap right here, and sand starts flowing, and it helps you because you can get higher, but it'll crush you against the ceiling if you don't hurry. It's like real-life double-edged swords. It's like the move Double Edge. Double ledge, did I say that? Also, interesting thing to note. Sometimes the corner that I'm standing on right now, like this little spot right here, sometimes it doesn't appear for some reason or another. For one reason or another, not some reason or another. Anyways, more light switches. I don't even get the point of those like little sand pillars that I just broke right there. You see a lot of those in like Act 1, and less of them in Act 2, but they still exist, and they're stupid. You just jump and they're gone. And we made it, okay. Well, we're still going, but we made it out of that area. We're pretty much good, so. And this is the most stressful part there, just jump. Might as well go super, I mean, hyper now. We can't even say go super, we say go hyper. It helps with situations. Some situations. I mean one situation, I mean several situations. A lot of situations it helps. These little blocks right here, Knuckles' portion goes through there, and Knuckles can break it with his bare fists. So it's cool. I mean, you know. I mean, I feel bad for myself as playing as Sonic, but you know, it's cool. It's cool. I'm no hard feelings at all. Well, why can't I go that way? Why can't I go that way as Sonic? As Sonic. Yeah, as you can see, I'm hyper, so these ghosts can't hit me anyways, but regardless, they can be a real pest. They can be a single real pest. That's confusing. Anyways, that switch, if you jump here, let's see that switch is still going. And we can just easily get it from this side. Oh no, that wrong way. And this boss, the boss music doesn't even play if you're Hypersonic and you just run right up to him. Yup, that boss was, it was a real struggle, let me tell you. Falling for my life, why did we take this path? It's time for Lava Reef Zone. Probably has some of my favorite music, other than, you know, Flying Battery. There's a lot of buttons here. I also like this stage's assets as like buttons to open more doors. Same thing as Flying Battery. So it gives you a electric shield, but you don't need an electric shield in a lava place. You want a fire shield. And they give you fire shields. Don't worry if you were worried. Like, hey man, I want to be cheap, but this game doesn't let me be cheap. Well, not to worry. The game will actually let you be cheap. Well, the electric shield is probably the best shield objectively, but I can't deny that the fire shield would really help in this situation. These little things, if you spin dash to the right, the platforms rise. If you spin dash to the left, they descend. Convenient. Sometimes with the fire shield, I like mashing A, and you know the right buttons just to see how far I can go. And right here, that guy breaks. the platform, but if you manage to dash over across him after he destroys it, you can get a life. And also, with the fire shield, I said you were immune to fire. I wasn't kidding in the slightest. You can walk on lava. Not just immune to fire, you're immune to hot temperatures, period. Now, if you jump here through the wall, there's a flashy ring. Rainbow ring, whatever you want to call it. I think I've been over this, sir, kind sir. Would you please back off? I was waiting for you. Let's get a small amount of rings, because why not? Yeah, this is pretty straightforward act. Like, there are twists and turns, but I mean, the path in general is pretty straightforward. Just for the most part, I guess. Okay. I wish there were like a spike shield, like you'd be immune to spikes and it would give you like another ability, like maybe be kind of like an instant shield except much like greater distance. That'd be awesome. Anyways, sorry for the music being so awesome and me having to cut it off for this invincibility music repeated over and over again. But, you know, we're going super, might as well abuse it. Use it, I mean abuse it. I mean, yeah, I definitely mean abuse it. Also, if you notice those little eyeballs that were, yeah, these things that have like these clouds going around them, you gotta get out of the clouds or kill the eyeball to destroy the cloud. Slowly those clouds will take away your rings. Right? These things aren't technically part of the boss, but you want to destroy them because they waste time for the boss not to appear. The boss is this hand, but since I am hyper, I can just stand here while the hand crushes me. Kind sir, could you please not crush me? I guess you aren't anyways. Also, if you're in the middle of like dashing through your spin dash, like not just like stable on the ground, but if you're in the middle of actually moving with your spin dash, Sonic, when he stops to like, you know, do like the peace sign to complete the act, his feet look like he's through the floor. Through the floor, through the floor. That is a cool like animation, I won't lie. About what those like spike balls making a wave. I remember this place can definitely show if you do it right. It shows you how cheap the insta shield can be, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to either find a good example or do it correctly. Yeah, you know what? There was like a ring. Actually, I'll show you where the ring is. No, god damn it. No. Damn it. Land. Yeah, it's through this way. Through that there, but, let's not get the... Oh god, that was close. Let's not get the flashy ring. Because I want to show you with the insta-shield. For example, I might have gone through fire right there, and either way, I'm trying to show off that you can go through fire if you use the insta-shield at the right moment, and if it's not too thick of a fire, then you can go through. I almost got crushed there, except I don't think I could have actually. No! Damn it. Alright, I think this will help a bit. Can you jump to the bottom of these? Nope. Okay, I was just testing. Now I'm ready. I am ready. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot, but I am just wanting to bring out the point that I really do like this music, and I like the stage too. It's really cool. guess I'm just like sounding like a broken record here, but I really do appreciate Sonic and Knuckles more than Sonic 3. I want to jump about when Sonic's like right there, bam, bam. Not like when he's at the top, but when he's like sort of in the middle of that spinning thing, spinning log thing, whatever. Right here, not really a puzzle, but just, you know, make your way through there like that. And this takes you back, because you don't want to go back, you have to stop yourself. Whee! Did I just barely avoid that fire? Yeah, you completely used my instant shield to get through those. And we're almost at the end of the act. Just a bit of platforming, not too hard really. Sorry if you hear that, I'm just scratching my head across, you know, across from the headset. I don't know why that sound effect didn't play of me getting hurt. Anyways, we're almost at the end of the act. Knuckles actually doesn't fight a boss here, although Sonic does, obviously. Now let's go up these stairs. Probably just a polite and peaceful way to exit the act. There are these platforms there. They're probably not relevant at all. Why do I hear Knuckles' theme? Ah, Knuckles, what did you do to me? I don't even know why I'm sticking to this thing, but I am, and I know why I went through those things despite them reappearing. You want to face either to the left or right when falling down there. Because if you fall straight down, you'll hit that platform and it'll break under your feet. You don't want that. And it plays the boss theme this entire way, and I love it. I'm sorry, I just love this game's music. I really do. My friends are gonna make fun of me, but really, I do love this game's music. And can I make it in? Can I make it in? Yes. I would have probably died. I wouldn't have had time to like jump out if I didn't get it. No, 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 no. Ah. I would have lost 100 rings if I had them all. Excuse me, sir. It seems like you've played enough. Also, if you're wondering, even though Knuckles is our enemy, if you get Knuckles in this machine, like 3 Knuckles, you get points. I don't know why, but, I mean, I guess it was like foreshadowing that he was a good guy. So I actually lost rings in that minigame, and I don't really care, to be fair. No! I can't believe I just did that. Whatever, there's a checkpoint, like, literally right there. Now, there's a cheap thing you can do in this place. And that is... And yes, they give it to you, and I don't know why. Okay, well, if you saw there, it was a fire shield. Why would they give you a fire shield? You could literally just walk on this lava. The only danger is Robotnik that pops out there, and these spike bombs that he launches in the lava and guide towards. Maybe he should have thought this plan through. Yeah. Basically, this pattern is very simple, goes on for a while. The first spike ball goes in the middle of 2 platforms. The second one goes like at the edge of one, and the other one goes at the other edge of another platform. If you were paying attention, you would have seen. Oh god. Basically, this goes on for 14 of his own hits against himself. So far, we've had 6, because there's 3 in every passing, if you listened to what I was just saying about it. So that's been 9 so far. If you can count. That's been 12, if you can count. I have stupid viewership. I have viewership made of, like, 2-year-olds. And this platform should be safe, yep. That's 14 hits. And I'm gonna fall in the lava! I wanted to hit that and then fall in the lava to like, toy with you guys. But apparently I failed so hard. I'm still not getting that fire shield. It's the cheapest thing, and I don't know why they've included it in this stage. Not in this stage, but in the boss. Let's get rid of all the shields, actually. Let's do that. This boss is really easy. I was just being a dumbass earlier. My voice just cracked. I'm being a dumbass earlier. This is actually very slow-paced. Although the music lasts for a long time, so it's cool. Honestly, this boss is totally cool. I like it. Two more passings, so we're really 2 2/3 of a passing. Or 1 2/3, really. I don't even know how to calculate anymore. Alright. Hit yourselves with 2 more balls. And fall in the lava. Nah, just kidding. That was totally the first time I ever did that. I probably cut that out, but I actually, you know what, I'm probably not going to, just so I can show the fail. And it's time for Hidden Palette Zone. The place where Knuckles would be right after, like, his Act 2, which without his Act 2 of Lava Reef Zone without a boss, which is stupid. But it literally has no purpose in his story, and in Sonic's story it makes sense why you're here. Traverse a rival. Traverse someone that has been toying with you this entire game. It's time to face Knuckles. Seems like I've bested you, Knuckles. What was that? What happened over there? Oh, here's the Super Emerald. That's interesting. Oh god, what is that? Ultra Robotnik. Oh no. Attack. I hit him like 10 times, literally. Oh god. Alright, man. I mean, like, you know, you okay? What, come here, what? Oh. Okay. Looks like he's pretty weak, so it looks like Knuckles is gonna be out of the fight for a while. And the teleporters, they bring us here. Sky Sanctuary. I think that this place is not well elaborated on. I think that Hidden Palace is worse in that regard, even though, yeah, you do fight Knuckles, and it is kind of cool, and that is place. Actually, you know what, screw it. Hidden Palace is short, but really cool. Sky Sanctuary is short, and it is kind of cool, but I feel like it could be better if they had just used more stuff, more assets. If someone doesn't know what the word asset is, they're gonna be like, what the hell do you mean by asset this whole time? But yeah, just more stage hazards, more interesting things in the stage. There's falling platforms, there's these twisty platforms with a top that twists too, I don't know why. But either way, well, I mean, I know why, but I don't know why they're up in the air doing nothing. Anyways. There are these bouncy clouds, which actually, let's be honest, the bouncy clouds are badass. Anyways. We already got a boss? Wow. This kind of looks familiar. I don't know, who are you? You look familiar too. Huh. It seems like familiar foes have returned. Except not Silver anymore. And I don't mean Silver the Hedgehog, if you're curious. It seems as if the robotic Sonic clone guy is no longer Silver. It used to be Silver Sonic. Not Silver in, like, Sonic's game, but Silver Sonic. Oh my god, this would confuse anyone who hasn't played Sonic 06 or played Sonic 2. Or know the name of the boss in Sonic 2. Right here, if you jump as, and, like, do a double jump as, Hypersonic, I've pretty much just skipped not a huge section or anything, but I have skipped a boss that I am going to demonstrate for you now. Oh god, except for if I die. I don't know how that happened. I swear to god I have no idea how that just happened. Okay, we just fought the first boss, we're going to the left now. Yeah, resuming. So yeah, so you can skip the second boss, but we're going to fight the second boss because, you know, let's at least pay our respects to the homage of Sonic games. So we fought a boss from Sonic 1. That's kind of interesting. So what's the second boss I'm talking about? Must be from, maybe it's from Sonic 1 again. Maybe it's an earlier boss that we have to refight. Oh, actually, never mind. Or maybe if I walked a little more? I don't know. Maybe I didn't skip the boss? Oh my god, I still skipped the boss. Because we're near the end of the stage already. I already skipped it. Okay, so since I can't show you it, because I'm too far up now, I probably actually could, but I'm not going to, because I'm lazy. It was the Metropolis Zone boss from Sonic 2. Oh, holy shit, what was that? It's you, huh? Seems like you're also pretty easy. Just like your robot counterpart, which is also a robot. I don't know why I said robot counterpart. And that was Mecha Sonic, not Silver Sonic, not Metal Sonic, that's a different Sonic. Mecha Sonic. A lot of people say he's evil and powerful. That's only because of Super Mario Bros. Z. He is not. He is really easy. This is kind of an epic scene, but I mean, considering it's 16-bit, let's be fair here, this is pretty epic. Oh no, nowhere to run now, jump onto the Death Egg! As it's departing. Yeah, because if you saw, like, they're sort of foreshadowing, like, the Death Egg, in Lava Reef, because I guess we can assume it fell down, like, some sort of volcano. And that was Lava Reef, a volcano. I mean, it doesn't take, like, a genius to figure that out, but I guess if you didn't really think about that, maybe you're just like, oh, you know, we're just going through stages. No real reason why we're going through these stages. But yeah, as you can see, the Death Egg is built, and it's kind of huge compared to Sonic 2. Yeah, remember how Sonic 2, where it was pretty much 2 rooms in a hallway? Yeah, it got a major upgrade. It also has really cool music. It's more of like a... I can't even describe the music. It's not as, like, foreboding as Sonic 2 sounded. It's actually very, like, cool sounding. Not that Sonic 2 was bad. Oh my god. I'm trying to not offend Sonic 2 fans, but nobody's gonna watch my shit anyway, so I might as well say, oh, Sonic 2 sucks. But no, seriously. I find Sonic 3 and Knuckles, because that's like... You can't really say that Sonic 3 alone is the whole game. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is really the full game. But, anyways, I think that Sonic 3 and Knuckles is better than Sonic 2. And I know I'm going to piss a lot of people off. Well, I know anyone gets pissed off for it by some reason, for no reason at all, even. But, in all fairness, I really do love Sonic 3 and Knuckles better than Sonic 2. I don't know, I like the art design better, I like the lengthiness. It's slightly longer than Sonic 2, but that's cool, because, I mean, I like more of the stages. I think I said I like the designs, yeah. I like what they did more in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I don't know, I wouldn't say this game is perfect by any means, because it does have glitches, it does have, like, boring parts. Sandopolis comes to mind, really. And even, like, Marble Gardens, I don't like that much. But everyone's different. People can like Marble Gardens, but I mean, you know, they can be stupid too. I'm just saying. Okay, but in all fairness, right here, if we fall down this little path, there's invincibility and a spring that leads us back up. How convenient. Yeah, you know how I said that the electric shield prevents against the electric attacks? It also prevents against these electrified floors, which obviously I'm invincible, so it wouldn't matter anyways, but it would hurt me if I weren't invincible, or if I didn't have an electric shield, which I don't, but I was invincible. I'm over-explaining things. It's fun. Anyways, you just hit those six balls there, and you can pass on through. Then there are these things that charge Sonic up to go through this long pathway. Sometimes they're longer, so sometimes it's actually more convenient just to run through them instead of having to go through this automated section, which gets kind of annoying. Like right here, it might be actually shorter to go through the automated section, but there are more rings you can get without going through that section. 99, I better not lose a ring right now. Don't lose a ring, Sonic. Do not lose a ring. Good. Let's see if I can get this guy without Hypersonic, because I usually use either Hypersonic or the Insta-Shield. Let's try not to go for either. That jump is really hard to get him from, like, over here. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for the balls to go back up. Okay, so just because the ring, whenever you lose a single ring, it always flies to the left. Oh my god, I'm like taking a pointless like detour for this boss just to have a cool challenge. This isn't like a Let's Break, man. I'm not making self-challenges anymore. Alright, last one. Got it. Oh, you think you're done yet? Yeah, you hit it 8 times. It's still going. Normally mini-bosses take 6 hits, but this guy... To be fair, this guy's a beast. And this is pretty much all to this guy. You just hit him once. Yeah. You wait till the laser's gone. Then you go to the other corner. Well, you hit him, go to the other corner, wait till the laser's gone. You can even just do it in one corner. Or maybe not. Never mind. Okay, the platforms, like, they sort of go further out right after you hit him, so that's why it's best to go in another corner. And that should be the last hit. Nope. There we go, that's the last hit. Oh no! Mr. Signpost! He's my best friend now. He's my homeboy. We can't let Mr. Signpost die in this specific stage, because I won't allow it. Good, he survived on this little platform. Sometimes I also make Tails come here with Mr. Signpost. Just be careful of that area right there. And now we're going upside down. Hooray for physics. Or really how they don't work. I always hate how in media, like, no gravity is sometimes portrayed as opposite gravity, especially when it's dumbed down for kids, which it doesn't really make sense if you really think about it. You might fly up, but it's not because the gravity's pushing you that way. It's because there's no gravity. It's just flying you in random directions, and you might have had some sort of propulsion in that direction. Oh my god, I had 50 rings. I can't believe that happened. I was literally right about to go hyper as soon as that guy hit me. But anyways, yeah, like, I guess I can understand that there are, like, anti-gravity machines. Well, not really anti-gravity, but reverse gravity machines, which makes sense, just as long as people know the difference between anti-gravity and reverse gravity, because they're very different. Okay, let me just make sure I know where I'm going. This place can get kind of, it is kind of a straight path, while there are very few, like, branching pathways through it. But, and sometimes they are just for rings, like right up here, if I get this thing off screen, it's just for rings and a 1-up. They're very, like, few and far in between. They're very few and very far in between. Also, if you're wondering, when you're, like, upside down, unlike Mega Man... Okay, well, actually, I haven't gone over that game yet, but anyways, as opposed to Mega Man 5, where in Gravity Man stage, when you're upside down, you press up to go for the down button, so you can slide by, like, pressing up an A, because you're upside down. In this game, it's still down A. I know I'm comparing, like, two different random games. I'm just saying, if you've, like, sometimes that can get a little screwy, and you just gotta know which way's which. But left and right are still the way you'd probably think. So you probably think, unless you're just dumb. I like the sort of 3D effect, how it's sort of making the rings look like they're overlapping each other. It's cool. Oh, that guy just turned around right away and like, sniped me. You got me, brat. And then there's a non-3D effect, where it's just going, like, in a two-dimensional plane. Going around in circles, I'm going to get dizzy. Right now, we don't need to hit that one that I just skipped a second ago. That's why I just decided to skip, because why not? It's shorter to just skip it. I'm sure a speedrunner would skip it, for sure. Actually, they'd probably find, like, a way to skip right to the end of the stage. I don't know, I don't watch much Sonic speedruns, but I probably should. You know, alright, so right here, this electrified floor, I'm immune to it, because I have an electric shield. And this boss right here, this is kind of an interesting one. You try to hit it, it has those springs that make it kind of impossible to hit directly. But it launches these guys. We have to spin into them so that they go upside down, but as they're going upside down, they're also flying up in the air, giving us a chance to hit him with it. And this is just a bit of a tedious boss. I don't know what just happened there. I don't know how many hits this guy takes, but I'll probably count it after editing and edit it. Actually, like, another problem is, I can look it up, of course, but you can hit him with multiple of these guys at the same time. So I'm not sure if he has to, like, take a break in between, or if both hits counted or anything. I don't know. There's a bit of variables that can leave it a bit confused with how many points the guy really has. Okay. So everything breaks, even the end of this place, and it's lagging a lot. The frame rate's going down. I don't know what's going on. Let me pause, see if I can fix it. I literally did nothing but just unpause and unpause. So, screw the terrible frame rate. Oh my god. You know what? I didn't plan this or anything, but it's probably because of the recording. So, right after that beautiful scene of Sonic actually not being able to catch up to Robotnik, I think we're going to end it here. In the next episode, it's the final boss. I'll see you guys then.